Does anyone else still absolutely lose their minds over this? This is how it all started.
Fast forward 25 years later, and here we are. Hey, you folks. Luke Quotes. Coming at you today with news from the Pokémon Direct. It is February 26th of 2021, and tomorrow, February 27th of 2021, is Pokemon Day, Pokemon's 25th anniversary. So today we were given a Pokemon Direct that featured news for the upcoming year and everything and all things Pokemon. And let me just say, they did a much better job with the Direct today than that Nintendo Direct that I reviewed last week. I found much more exciting and genuine information packed into this 20-minute long Direct than into the entirety of the 50-minute Direct that we got last week. Now, Pokemon holds a very special place in my heart. Not to get too much into it, but it was the first video game that was mine and mine alone, not my sister's, my sister is actually the one that got me into gaming. This was the first game that was completely mine, and I've grown with the game. I got it when I was 6 years old. I'm 29 now, and for 23 years of the 25 that it's been released, I have been an avid Pokemon trainer. But I don't want to get too much into sentimentality. I just want to jump right into the video. You know, it's funny, Pokemon was that thing where in middle school and high school you got bullied for enjoying it and loving it. And so you kind of renounce it for a little while there, maybe towards the end of high school. I know I did. You renounce everything Pokemon, you say, no, I'm done with that phase of my life. And then you walk into college and everyone freaking loves it. That being said, Pokemon holds a pretty special place in a lot of people's hearts. You may not know it because they may be afraid to tell you, but it's an incredible franchise. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been able to go 25 whole stinking years as strong as it is. So the Pokemon Direct opens on a video that, if you are a Pokemon fan and you have not seen the Direct, I recommend you stop watching this crummy video immediately. Head over to the Pokemon Direct. I will leave a link in the description just for that very purpose, and you watch the opening scene, the 25-year sort of culmination scene. I had chills the entire time and even teared up towards the end because that was my life. They described my entire life of Pokemon collecting and Pokemon mastery. Just everything that we've learned over the past 25 years was culminated so perfectly well in that exciting video. That was actually my highlight of the Pokemon Direct. It was not necessarily gameplay news, which we'll get to in just a second. It was that montage of everything Pokemon. It was incredibly well edited, well shot. It's honestly just a beautiful piece of gaming video, and I recommend that everyone give it a view. Words can't describe how happy that video made me and how hyped it got me for the news that was to follow. And so, immediately after the video, Nintendo proceeded to take my own foot and put it in my mouth. Last week when I was reviewing the Nintendo Direct, the 50-minute Whopper, I may or may not have commented that no Pokeball was seen throughout the Direct, no mention of Pokemon Snap was given. Yep, well, Nintendo shut me up. So we're given a more in-depth look at Pokemon, I should say new Pokemon Snap, which will be coming out April 30th of 2021. And let me just tell you, this game looks freaking amazing. I was watching it on my TV, full screen, and I'm just awestruck. You know, in the original Pokemon Snap, sometimes you have to balance between, you know, maybe two Pokemon on screen at one time. You have to kind of prioritize who you're going to shoot or who you're going to, you know, throw your food at or your pester ball, or you kind of have to prioritize who in your frame is going to get, you know, your time and attention. And within seconds of seeing this Pokemon footage for Snap, I don't know where my camera is going to be pointed for the first at least 5 run-throughs of every level. I mean, you see Vivian, and you see Vaporeon, and you see, I can't even tell you how many Pokemon that were on screen at one given time. Really just everything a Pokemon Snap fan could ask for was shown in the Direct. Couldn't be happier. So Pokemon food is returning. You'll be able to put a smile on a Pokemon's face and get the perfect Snap. I did not see anything about Pester Balls, but we did see Illumi Orbs, something along that line. When thrown at a Pokemon, the Pokemon will glow. I don't really know what that's going to add to the game, but I'm really excited to try it out. There was a small shot of Score Bunny giving a little kick into the air with a flame, almost like an ember kind of popping up. And the Illumi Orb, Illumi Orb. When the orb comes in contact with Scorbunny, the flame that he's shooting changes colors as well. I'm sure this is going to alter multiple stages of Pokemon photography within the game. Can't wait to see how that turns out. And then to close out the Pokemon Snap footage, we do see Celebi flying around in the forest. I was screaming at the person playing in the demo to take the darn photo, but you know, I'll just have to do that myself. And we can look forward to that on April the 30th of this year. I can't wait. So the next bit of Pokemon news will come as no surprise to anyone. Several rumor sites were leaking this information over the past week. Unfortunately, it is confirmed Generation 4 remakes of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl from 2007 are being remade and recreated for the Switch. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pokemon Shining Pearl will be available later this year in 2021. Now, I have to admit, my first impression was the graphical presentation is a little weak. It was a little lacking. Before you tear my head off for that, I understand that they are trying to faithfully recreate the original games. It's a little cutesy. I was hoping for more of a sword and shield aspect to it. Now, I do appreciate the recreation. Very faithful to the originals, and I'm incredibly excited, just as excited as anyone, to dive back into these. However, it just didn't wow me. I didn't say, that looks great. As a matter of fact, I think my exact words were, that looks bad. Sorry. Now, Diamond and Pearl will have us re-adventuring in the Sinnoh region, looking for the legendary likes of Dialga and Palkia, the Pokemon of space and time. I really couldn't be more excited to jump back in, choose between Turtwig, Piplup, or Chimchar. Chimchar for life. Fire starters for life, I should say. Just my first run through a game. Have to choose the fire starter, that's just me. That's just unapologetically me, sorry. So again, that one's coming later this year in 2021, and you know, as much as I hate to say that the presentation was a little lacking, I'm super excited to dive back in. Now again, Pokemon Day is going to be tomorrow, February 27th of 2021, and a ton of announcements were just quickly dropped in there, just kind of peppered and basalted throughout, so I'm just going to run through those really quickly. We can expect to see Gigantamax Pikachu showing up in raid battles in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Pokemon Cafe, just for logging in, you're going to get 2,500 golden acorns. Awesome. Pokemon Go are going to be featuring raid battles with Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, and Mewtwo, the original legendaries. Awesome. And coming to Pokemon Masters EX, going to be Leon and his buddy Charizard, which was a fan request for some time now. So good to see all these things come into the Pokemon world all at once. Would have loved to see an exclusive Pokemon being given away for the 25th anniversary Pokemon Day, but you know, what can you do? And then the last part of the showcase, or at least the gameplay showcase, was the big moment, something that I am just teeming with excitement for, and I know any other Pokemon fan that saw this video will also be excited for. Something brand new to the Pokemon world was revealed. Pokemon Legends Arceus is coming to the Nintendo Switch sometime early 2022. It will be released worldwide simultaneously. It is going to be our first look at an open world Pokemon game. Now, I can't tell you how many fans have been wanting and describing this. I mean, Pokemon is getting the full Breath of the Wild treatment, no questions asked. Just go see the trailer for yourself. Now, while some of the animations do look a little bit lacking, I'm sure it's in a very early stage and they just wanted to show us gameplay from it. You'll notice that some of the Pokemon off in the distance have kind of a just very choppy animations. I don't know how else to put it. So again, this is early footage, and obviously they have a long way to go with it within a year, but I'm very excited, incredibly excited to get hands on this. This is something we've never seen before. It truly is a step into a whole new territory for the Pokemon franchise, and I know myself and every other Pokemon trainer out there is going to be just absolutely dying to take a look and to get into this world and spend tons of time within it. Speaking of which, I am just excited to pour tons of hours into Pokemon Snap. A new editing mode was also shown. You can edit your photos after you've taken them. So ready to get back into Diamond and Pearl, to get back into the Sinnoh region. And then next year, I don't know who won't be excited to explore an open world Pokemon game. Also taking place in the Sinnoh region, which is a little bit interesting. Starters for that game were also announced. Kind of an interesting lineup. We've got Cyndaquil from Generation 2, Oshawott from Generation 5, and Rowlet from Gen 7, coming from Alola. It was described in the Direct that these 3 Pokemon were gathered by a professor from his travels all across the Pokemon world and then brought to this region. And you will be selecting one as your starter. Again, I'm a fire starter all the way, as much as I love Rowlet and his Ghost Grass Decidueye evolution. I will be, of course, selecting Cyndaquil in my playthrough. And guys, that's really it. That's basically everything that was announced in the Pokemon Direct today. And again, it was 20 minutes of pure quality, as opposed to the 50-minute kind of just goopy fill that we got leading up to the big announcement of Skyward and Splatoon 3 at Nintendo's Direct, 50-minute Direct. It was a real letdown. But today I can safely say that we were given some real quality. Pokemon fans should be very excited. And I'm sure, you know, it's the 25th anniversary. I'm sure there's a lot more to come on the way. So thank you guys so much for watching. This is a brand new channel, so anything you can do to help me out is greatly appreciated. Like, comment, subscribe, or don't. And I'm really glad that you're here. I really appreciate you coming back. And on that note, I'm gonna go play some Pokemon. Quotes out. I still don't know how to end these things. I really don't.